Hi Aquarius, thank you for being here. So just to start, I just want to say there could be a level of dryness, a level of logic that is ignoring emotion in your life right now is the message I'm getting. Right now there's a need to become more supple to nourish yourself, of course. Angel Zadkiel wanted to show itself right away. So we'll just dive in. I think we'll start with an angel, Aquarius. Ooh, employment change. All right, interesting. Interesting. There's something about freedom here, seeing a bigger perspective, being free to spread your wings. Interesting. There's a rose here. Okay, let's grab some tarot. Something about nature as well. The color blue, of course, which denotes water, emotion. So the more you can moisturize, the more you can drink water, the better. And emotions will be key for you to express yourself, especially if you feel a little spread thin between multiple different things. You've gone through some kind of destruction. You're being led by your instincts to start something new at this time. Yeah, removing self-imposed restrictions, especially in regards to like home matters or maybe a home change that you want to initiate. Anything else for, yeah, coming out of a level of being broke is important too. Very interesting for sure. Any other messages for Aquarius? Being flexible, not being too stagnant. We have the moon on the bottom, which is all about using intuition, especially regarding nourishing yourself and your family life. Um, yeah, maybe you're contemplating ending something or just like a dynamic or a way that things have been going for a bit, gaining clarity in regards to a perspective shift. Um, I haven't been called to this deck for a bit. Most vital messages for Aquarius. Thank you. Yeah, there's something about like transmuting any kind of pain that you're going through. I'm going to go ahead and read 5 of good cheer. You know, he's only looking at the 3 glasses, but he doesn't see the 2 beautiful goblets behind him. And then there's the rainbow, which represents alchemization, the tree here. On a different card, it's the star card. So there is a level of healing here, especially if you lean into joy, away so that you can take control back over any kind of conflicts you've been having with people and advocate for more joy and happiness in your life is very important. Enjoy, be grateful, right? Just throw celebrations to elevate the frequency, to enjoy times with other people lest you be lonely. There's something about a cat as well here. 5 of good cheer. Let's see. And you know, it's interesting. The cat looks very happy. He's just snoozing away. He's not sad, which means this is not a real sense of sadness here. Like it feels, maybe you feel sad, but I don't think there's really a concern here. If anything, this might be a good thing that it's happening or that it's happened. Like you can see how these glasses that are shattered are like, they look like glass or ceramic. Like who keeps ceramic or glass things? And then he's got 2 beautiful golden goblets behind him. Like why would you even care? You know what I mean? If anything, this is a good thing. So make sure you're not focusing too much on anything that's been lost or gone. It could be for a good reason, especially if it was spreading you thin. You know what I mean? Like distracting you. So let's see. It's okay to feel these things. Dwell on them if you must. Give them an ear so that you can listen to the whispers of your losses, but don't be overwhelmed by them. Emotional relocation is difficult and challenging as a part of the human condition, but there is a rainbow bridge and the others who are deserving of your love and affection. You do not lose the ability to love by losing someone or something you lost. And it also, alchemy, you know, we need some kind of darkness to happen, negativity to transmute it into greater positivity, right? You are more resilient than you give yourself credit for. So very interesting for sure. And also, psychosomatic illnesses can come from any kind of sadness. So try to heal that. Don't repress it. Work through it. Allow it. You know, Beyonce has a saying: "Be sad for a day, and then the next. And when you fully feel those emotions, you don't repress them. You let them go when they go, and you realize, oh, I feel better. I feel lighter. You know what I mean? So, Aquarius. Yeah, okay. You could have been like gaining truth through this, especially if you've distanced yourself from people to process your emotions. Um, mhm. It's important that you're nourishing yourself. Try to stay warm, have good foods, enjoy life. Find joy where you can find it, right? Um, it's a really good time to like operate in a way that really allows you to move through these emotions, to nourish yourself, especially if you've been a bit like cold or distanced or detached. This could be just a maturing point, you know, a way to learn through our relationships and have a better understanding and awakening. Yeah, awakening. So interesting. You could be reuniting with somebody else well, like from the past maybe. This you're getting assistance from spirit guides regarding self-love and creation and happiness, especially if you have felt like a sense of, oh, my wish didn't come true. Maybe it wasn't meant to come true. Why would you want those cups? You know what I mean? When you've got 2 freaking goblets right behind them, right? I mean, honestly, Aquarius, sorry. Creation, okay, yeah. Through the darkness I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. So this could be like a new understanding of reciprocity, give and take dynamics, health dynamics. Let's go ahead and see. Nothing in life represents the crossing of the veil, quite like a birth. A miracle emerges from the loins of the mother with fresh energy waiting to make its place in the world. And, to have a birth, we have to have a death, right? You can't reincarnate if you didn't die. Every goal is like a birth in a way. A new idea emerges from the womb of your mind, where it's safely held to develop before emerging in the world. And a dream must be held safe for a time. A dream born prematurely could be too fragile and vulnerable to sustain the challenges of the physical world. So maybe that's whatever you've lost, it's only because it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't built on a strong foundation anyways. It wasn't gold. It was ceramic. It was glass. It was trash. It was shit. It's probably the cat that knocked them over, honestly. And the cats are known to get rid of negative things, right? So he didn't like it, but he can knock over the gold ones all he wants. But did he? No, he didn't. He left those. He's like, oh, those are pretty nice. I'm going to leave those there. All right. So for now, the situation you've inquired about must be kept secret. Hold it tightly, for there are dangers nearby that could put the situation at risk. However, this message has a double meaning. A dream cannot stay hidden forever. At some point, you must be willing to cross the veil and give life to your creation. If you have been afraid to send your dream out in the world, creation has come to you to say now is the time. The goal must be strong enough to battle any challenge or hardship. Allowing your dream to come into the world doesn't mean you won't be there to defend it. You surely will continue to nourish your goals. But if you've give it, no offense, in nature, they have so many babies, right? Because a long time ago, we used to have a lot of babies because we always expected there's going to be a percentage that are not going to survive, and that could just be because God has deemed it as such, right? They weren't strong enough to withstand the real pressures of the world. And why would you want a dream that's just a dream? If it's not having the legs to sustain itself, you're only cultivating disease and darkness, right? So if anything, this is a blessing. You're gaining more understanding, much more understanding in an emotional sense. Allow your intuition and your heart to guide you. Don't allow the conscious mind, which operates at a slower frequency. The subconscious mind picks up on cues, universal consciousness, a lot faster. That's why we have instincts. That's why we have intuition, right? So allow that to guide you. So very interesting. Yeah, there's a gateway opening up. There's a greater understanding of yourself as a result of this as well. Aquarius. Yeah, baby in the reverse. You could have lost a baby or lost the dream that you wanted to nourish. This could be a secret. But it's allowing you to have a greater understanding, a greater spiritual connection. Mudras could be important. Those hand poses, right? When we do this, we connect all our energy. It connects our two hemispheres of the brain. So especially if you've been more of a left brain thinker or a right brain thinker, you're connecting, you're allowing everything to be of utilization and all the parts of the brain. They always say we only use a part of our brain, and psychics and other people use parts of the brain that other people a lot of times don't use. And how do they tap into that? They do that through relaxation, meditation, definitely. When the mind is not busy with logic and blah, 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 and I've got to do this and that. When it finally relaxes, when you take a shower, when you sleep, that's when you get new ideas, right? So journaling can be important, especially if you need any direct guidance. Always go ahead and lean on automatic writing. You can learn how to do that on YouTube. It's a lot easier than you think. I'm going to pull one of these beautiful cards from my beautiful souls. Candy canes can be important, a real cleansing here. Aquarius. Oh, a new earth. Yeah. There's something new coming in, definitely, but it's just not the right time. We do have that new moon this Friday, but it's not. We're still in the waning moon phase leading up to that, which is all about shedding, releasing, and letting go. Aquarius' most vital messages from the Kali cards, please, to align them. Thank you. Wow. I don't see this card often, but you can even see her hands are in the same pose of that other card we grabbed. There's something about seeing a higher perspective and letting go of something. Maybe a relationship to nourish self-esteem, or money. Yeah, maybe something failed because you didn't have the money for it, or the self-esteem to sustain it. But you do have an overarching, larger than life presence around you, a spirit, right? Something about yellow flowers as well. Divine child with wisdom beyond her years, the old soul with deep knowing dwells within our hearts. She urges you to commit to your most passionate inspirations completely and without hesitation. There are genius and wisdom in what you yearn to do. You have greater capacity to attain fruition than those around you recognize. Believe in yourself even if no one else does. It's not imagination that drives you towards destiny, but instinctive recognition of your true purpose. And also imagination is what creates our reality. Imagination, right? A nation of mages, a nation of magicians who can embody and bring in all the elements and create them, right? Vibrations. Validation from others will come later. Your path is authentic and you are destined to succeed. This aspect of Lolita Tripura Sundari Sri Bala translates as divine child, or more specifically as God the daughter. It is far more commonplace for the divine child to be represented as male, and in numerous cultures being a boy is considered particularly auspicious. Yeah, but that's only the last 2,000 years when the patriarchy got threatened by the previous, 60,000 years when we were worshiping women and the power of the mother nature and the mother love as the guiding principle of life, the womb that creates, from the darkness, the light that erupts from the womb. So Sri Bala is not only a celebration of the divine feminine child, but an inversion of dominant cultural values. Her presence shakes up traditional power structures with her combination of innocence and fearlessness. It is my sense that there are emanations of Sri Bala in the form of particularly pure-hearted, fearless, empowered young women speaking and acting for the protection of the feminine in our world today, such as through environmental activism. It is taught that this could be a letting go of like a way that you've processed your emotions to actually use more emotions in your life, especially if you haven't been, to understand them, to gain more wisdom and understanding about it. It is taught that Bala asks her goddess mother Lalita to allow her to join in the battle against evil. She is so passionate to fulfill her inner yearning that her body cannot keep still. Lalita expresses her concern that Bala is still a child, inexperienced, therefore potentially vulnerable. She frets at the thought of losing her daughter, especially when others could take her place on the battlefield. However, Bala petitions her mother again, asking to be allowed to express who she is. Lalita recognizes her daughter's determination and provides her with armor and her blessing, at which point Bala kicks demon butt and saves the day. She conquers 30 demons in an extremely difficult yet perfectly executed martial arts demonstration. So 30 is the number of the mind. So thoughts, words. So kicking those, things away. Now that's some serious girl power. Sri Bala rises, and we need to trust in what feels right on an inner level, not allowing any lack of external validation to deter us from innate, authentic purpose. Muscle doesn't have to meet muscle. The strength of intention combined with pure and fearless commitment to our true nature is enough to change the course of what's happening. The mountain can be moved by faith the size of a mustard seed. The story of feisty Bala can inspire us. At first, we may gain no support for our efforts. We must continue to apply ourselves and not give up on who we are and what we came to this planet to accomplish. In doing so, and you do have big spirit guides helping you. So let's see. In doing so, the power needed will be divinely given. Public validation can come later, but we do not need it to accomplish what's required. The Tantras teach that Bala saw the battle unfolding and what was necessary to attain success with complete clarity. Adults tend to underestimate the child's capacity to see what is going on, yet the child is an unconditioned part of us, the part that sees things as they are. In a reading, the presence of Sri Bala implies that our instinctive desires to pursue a particular path of fulfillment and expression is authentic. The authentic path is the safest and most protected path we can take. It is the one on which we are closest to the divine, to our true nature, with all its wisdom, intuition, and creative resourcefulness. And also the divine is a unity of high vibrational souls, and you want to always elevate, right? We can more readily attract what we need, and things fall into place more effortlessly. It seems to be the opposite of playing it safe, yet the more we diverge from our authentic being, the more disconnected we are from the divine connection, and the more danger we encounter. Bala is said to be Lalita's breath. What does this mean? Breath keeps energy flowing in the body. When Bala declares that she wants to fight, it is the stirring of an honest and natural impulse within. To breathe is instinctive. The childlike wildness, unaffected, untamed, of Bala is the unconditioned self that knows how to move towards its natural fulfillment. Our minds may step in and say no, or to give reasons why it's not appropriate, like the unconventional notion of a little girl as a powerful conquering war hero, yet the innate wisdom of the soul needs to be allowed to manifest. She is not fighting for the sake of it. She is fighting against the evil she sees. To allow for Sri Bala to arise within is to allow for protective spirit that sees truthfully and acts with purity and fearless commitment to the path, even if our mother worries about our life choices at first. The Divine Mother empowers her, and so too empowers us to manifest our destinies with her help. Trust in your destiny. You are more than capable of the task for which your heart yearns. Wow, there's a real leadership here, definitely. A new gateway opening up in regards to your heart, happiness, and leadership potential. Yeah, this could be in how you operate in your connections with other people, business contracts, the right alliances, right? So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for being here. Maybe look into meditations that call in higher vibrational spirits towards you. Make a sincere prayer, even just for a moment. Please allow guides to come in and support me and guide me towards the knowledge and the information that I need. Please help support me as I elevate my consciousness to serve my purpose, my destiny, my path, right? So I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. It's truly appreciated. If you want a personal, you can get one through Telegram by messaging me, and if you want to leave a tip, you can do through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Good luck, best wishes, take care.